Unconsistently consistent.
Hello, welcome to Inconsistently Consistent, the podcast where we definitely have made other episodes and know what we're doing. Definitely do. I'm Melanie, I'm one of your hosts.
I'm Rachel, I'm one of the other hosts. We definitely know what we're doing. We are joined by some guy.
Just some guy.
Wow.
Just some guy.
We don't know who he is.
Yeah,
He's
found him on the street.
He's just some guy that I met, and I don't know, I think he's kind of cute or whatever, but we're joined by my partner, Con, who is graciously agreed to come and DM a one-shot for me and Melanie. Con, introduce yourself, even though you've definitely been on the podcast before, but do it again.
Okay. I'm, threw me in the spotlight here. My name's Con, obviously, or Tech Priest Con, whatever you want to go call me by. I am a occasional streamer and occasional DM for people, so.
For full-time boyfriend.
Yeah, full-time.
Yeah, full-time boyfriend.
Yeah, full-time.
And it is a full-time job being my boyfriend. Just saying. Because I am not an easy person to be in a relationship with. But yeah, today we're going to be doing our one-shot that we've talked about. We did our characters in the last episode. This one, we're going to do the one-shot. It's going to be murder mystery style. And Con is here to kind of guide us on this journey and have Melanie go through her first experience with D&D, so hopefully she could become addicted like the rest of us are and play in more campaigns.
Exactly. And again, if there's any questions or anything, obviously feel free to ask, because at the end of the day, this is a story building process, and we're all in this together, so it's like...
All in this together.
Despite what some people say, the DM is here to help tell the story. Not every DM's here to be a hostile asshole. So that may be part of the fun.
You're slightly calling me out.
No. I kind of felt that.
I kind of felt like I was being called out slightly.
If that's how you feel.
Now remember that for the 27th.
Write that down.
We're telling the story, so that's the important bit. So.
Yes, that is the important bit.
Okay, I guess that's how it's going to play out. Alright. Do we need... would ambience help you get into things, Melody? Are you good with just sitting here awkwardly quiet, or... How are you feeling on it?
Either.
Okay. So...
I just punched my laptop accidentally.
As one does. As one does.
I went to reach for my water, and I just injured myself.
And she's already hurting herself.
This goes so well.
This is going to go great.
Starting strong. Very nice. Alright, so... We will begin arriving in a small, unnamed town. The name of this town isn't necessarily important, but there are a few factors that are very much so important. That tonight is a dark and stormy night. You both had been invited to a residence by the gentleman's name of Mr. Sable. A cliffside manor which teeters dangerously overlooking the sea elsewhere, and also overlooking a set of dark and dangerous woodlands. A full moon shines overhead, visibly occasionally through swift-moving black clouds. As you both move closer, a tree creaks and falls in the howling storm nearby. It's not safe where you are currently at. Ahead of you, the light in the house promises both sanctuary and succor. As the rain kind of beats down upon you, you hear the sounds of the wind blowing, the tree, like was described, falling over. The way forward simply being the light presented in front of the both of you. Before we get too far into things, a brief descriptor of your guys' characters would probably help set the mood and understand what we're dealing with here today. Whoever wishes to go first, there's no preference on who. Typically, what I'm looking for the most part is you don't have to give me an overly exaggerated explanation. Just a physical descriptor or something notable about your character is usually very helpful in terms of theater of the mind. So, since you are playing a tiefling, is there something noticeable about your tiefling that might be a little bit different? Are they a unusual skin color? Do they have a physical trait? You don't always have to go in super detail. There are some people that go very far into it. Others just give something notable. Just stuff like that helps with descriptors. If you wish to, Melody. Otherwise, if you just want to say you're just generic tiefling, that is also fine.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a one-shot, so you don't have to go too crazy,
I have
obviously.
no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a one-shot, so typically, you don't have to go too hard into it. If you just want to say you're just very generic, that's also fine.
Very generic.
Okay.
So generic. I could blend in. That might be helpful.
Okay. What's your character's name? Kaya?
What? Kaya.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just making notes. I had to quickly grab my one-shot notebook because I haven't made notes in a while, and I'm very excited to be taking notes again.
Okay.
Okay, so you see a drow with dust color skin and white hair that's in a braid. She has red eyes, some piercings in her elven ears, and she's wearing a black dress and cloak with some silver trimming, and she has a lute strapped to her back.
So, as you both kind of approach the house, you again describe the light hanging from there from the inside, and as you approach, you notice that the front door is actually very much ajar. You hear the sounds of what sounds like movement within the building as you both begin to approach. You can't see into it yet, but there is very much so beings residing currently within this residence.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say my name. My name is Lenore.
Lenore. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. This is for my notes as well. Alright. So, would you both like to enter into this place? Seeking shelter from the storm hanging outside?
Yeah. I'm kind of gonna
Yeah.
step forward and push the door open with my toe.
I'm gonna see if it kills her first.
Yeah, no. You watch as she pushes the door kind of creaking ever so gently open. And as it creaks open, you would see the light is coming from inside. It comes from inside what appears to be a foyer. You would see two figures. A dumpy little woman in an apron with shockingly green hair scrubbing vigorously at the floor, while a tall, languorous woman in a red dress smokes a long cigar and washes her anxiously. As you two kind of enter in, the figures kind of notice you entering in. The smaller, dumpier woman, kind of dressed in what you would clearly see to be a maid's outfit, kind of notices you, kind of grumbles to herself and goes back to cleaning, while the taller woman in the red dress kind of looks almost a bit surprised to see you. As she kind of approaches you all and just goes, "We weren't expecting anyone else to arrive here." We figured that all the guests had arrived. What brings you here?
I'm the entertainment, and I pull out my loot.
I'm security for her.
She kind of looks at you both as you say this, and I would say we'll do this as the first check for the day. So this will be what we call a group check. So you both are going to roll, and depending on how well you both do, we'll kind of decide how things play out here. So for this particular instance, I would say that this would be we'll make it one of the charisma-based stats. So I will say I'll give you choices here. You can either give me a deception, performance, or persuasion. Let you pick one of those. I know they're all charisma, but I'll give you a choice here.
I'm going with performance, because I've got a +7 to that. Oof.
How do I tell where I have what
So
for that?
you want to look at the modifiers for yours. So what you're going to be rolling with is the modifier. So, for instance, your performance is a +1 because it is your charisma modifier. So it's a +1. So you can roll any of those ones that I listed with, and all you got to do to make it roll on D&D Beyond is you click that +1 number.
I rolled the 13. Oh my god.
Nice, so 20 and a 13. Yeah, the woman kind of looks at you and just kind of... There's a moment of studying before she finally just kind of lets out a sigh, and she just goes, "Very well. It seems, I was not aware that Mrs. Sable had invited anyone else here, but if you are the entertainment and you are her security, I suppose you're welcome to come in here. I don't mind her," as she gestures to the hunched over woman with green hair kind of cleaning. "She's rather unpleasant to be around," as the woman just kind of, the maid kind of just looks over and just, ah! And kind of goes back to her cleaning. The woman in the red kind of dress kind of gives you a slight gesture as it goes, "The name's Lady Giles. We were to have a party with Mr. Sable tonight. This was supposed to be a get-together, but unfortunately, he is no longer with us."
Do you mean that he left the party early?
That is one way to describe it.
Does he happen to be in a box of some kind?
I think it might be best if I show you, but I suggest if you have a light stomach not to look per se, as she kind of leads you through another set of doors, and almost immediately kind of turns right into the hallway as she opens up a door and kind of gestures for you to enter into that room.
I gesture for Lenore to go first.
I kind of look at you and go first into the room.
I will secure you from the back.
Yeah, as you make your way into the room, you would see this sedate drawing room is decorated in deep sea green colors. Ugly, lumped sofas are placed around a small reading table. A large floor-length painting of a stern man in black hangs on one wall. There's one black cat on one of the sofas, and the entire room is covered in horribly drawn-out, jagged bloodstains. As you see just it almost looks like someone took buckets of paint and scattered them throughout this once quaint room. And just resting among one of the unstained parts of the couches is this small little black cat that seems to just kind of be watching you all curiously. Lady Gal's kind of staying at the doorway as she kind of just goes, "This was the room that Mr. Stablein was last in, or at least from what I understand any of us were aware he was in, and this was the site Miss Vert, as she gestures back in the direction where the maid was, said he was before we came across this."
Is this a new decor, or is this always how he had it?
Minus the blood everywhere. This is the usual.
Because that's quite a choice.
She kind of looks away and she kind of goes, "If we have been trying to figure out what is going on, but unfortunately, lack of trust in this house is very much present, and no one wishes to do any of the work. Seeing as you're outsiders and come in late, I would figure that you two might be the better ones to figure out what happened here."
Oh, yes. Very familiar with deception and murder. I grew up in the Underdark, so I consider myself one of the best at these things. I'm not sure about my companion, but she probably is pretty good at it too.
I was born yesterday. That's what my father always says. I don't know. No idea what it means.
Just to pull out of the game a little bit, I just imagined I don't know why, I just had this mental image of your character just materializing, just...
Yes, I can picture that too.
I kind of thought that too.
Sorry. But, anyway, pull back into it. She kind of gives you both a soft smile before going, "Very well. If you have any questions or anything, the guests are scattered throughout the manor, and most of us are more than willing to be cooperative, it seems, but I will leave you both to it. I will be with Miss Vert if you needed anything."
Hi.
She kind of walks off. You see her kind of anxiously kind of pulling out what appears to be a small kind of like what would probably be the equivalent of like a pipe or something to smoke. And kind of walks off.
My dad had the same reaction. I caused him many stress.
We kill most of the males in the Underdark because they're useless outside of breeding. Can I look around the room and see if there's anything out of place?
Most certainly. I would say for this particular instance, yeah, you can give me, and you could also do this too, Melanie, just let me know. You could give me an investigation check for this to kind of look what's going on.
Okay.
In this particular instance.
Yeah, I want to look around too.
Investigation or perception, depending on what you roll, will be the information I will provide you.
Okay, you said or perception?
Yes.
I
checked investigation. I didn't mean to press it yet, but it
went. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I was just double checking something for mine, so. Nat 20, baby!
Perfect. Okay. So,
I was assuming there was no sunlight in the direct sunlight in this room.
so that will tie into it. Well,
Okay.
we'll start with Melody, since Melody's kind of new.
Melanie, not Melody.
Melanie. You know what I mean. You know what I meant. You know who I mean, I'm sorry. So Kaya, you kind of take a look around, and you would see where some of the... You would kind of figure out where the origin of... As you kind of investigate the room, kind of looking at the blood scattered throughout, one thing that comes very apparent to you is the blood that is scattered around. Obviously, usually when there's blood splatter after something happening, there's usually an indication of where the body was or where the body would have rested after dying and losing this much blood. However, one thing you're noticing as you kind of look around is the blood splatter is everywhere, but there's no real trace of the body being around. It looks like the body happened and then it vanished almost. So whatever seemed to happen here, someone took the body with them or did something to make the body vanish.
Were there drag marks or anything? Any interruption to the blood splatter?
Not even drag marks. It looks like you would see indication where a body might have been, but not enough to where it would leave any sort of imprintation or anything to give you an idea what happened. It looks like maybe at most the body hit the ground for a second and then was almost instantly removed.
Is there any outline from where the body was? Like,
not really.
Okay. No blood pooling?
No. It almost looks like the kill happened almost recently. As for that perception check there from Lenore, one thing that you would notice almost immediately about this room that makes it both comfortable but uncomfortable to you at the same time is the room is tucked in enough into the house to where there's no need for windows. So this room almost is isolated off, and one thing you would notice as you kind of like look around and give yourself a second to kind of check everything out is there's only one entry point into this place, which is the hallway that your new that one of the guests showed you how to get in. So this room, for the most part, is isolated off except for that one entry point.
What about the cat? Does the cat look suspicious?
The cat seems to just kind of be hanging out there.
Is there any blood on the cat?
No. The cat seems to kind of...
I think the cat did it.
The cat very much is looking at you two, just kind of watching you. You hear it kind of softly purring as it kind of looks at you two.
Can I
Should
go
we
over?
interrogate the cat?
I was thinking we should interrogate the cat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you approach this cat. It is a obsidian black cat that looks a little bit older, kind of on the thinner end of things, and just seems to, for the most part, just kind of is sitting there. It seems to kind of look at you both as it kind of like softly is purring.
Very suspicious.
I'm gonna crouch down in front of the cat and go, "Did you see anything?"
You don't even ask a name first, you just jump right to it.
You're right.
You didn't introduce yourself?
My name is Lenore. What's your name, cat? This is so funny because I didn't take speak with animals.
Yeah, the cat kind of stops. You notice, like, as soon as you start talking to it, the cat stops purring and is looking at you.
Yeah, because you just call it cat, and you didn't introduce yourself. No social niceties there, Lenore. No social niceties.
So sorry, Kaya.
This.
I know we talked about this. I'm sorry, okay? I turn back to the cat. I apologize. My name is Lenore. What is your name? And I hold out my hand as if I want to shake the cat's paw.
The cat kind of moves back a little bit before sitting back down and just.
I don't think this cat likes me. Do you want to try Kaya? I don't think the cat likes me.
I don't think I'm going to do any better. I send people running out of the room to smoke.
True.
The cat's just kind of looking back.
The cat pulls out a pipe.
Start smoking. Okay. I turn to Kaya and go, so there's no windows. Only one point of entry and exit. Which means they managed to get the body out before anybody could see anything.
I might have been born yesterday, but I think we did it.
You think we killed him? Should we turn ourselves in then?
Man, it's the quickest one shot I've ever ran. Holy fuck.
Solved it. Done.
Actually, before we leave the room, can I cast Fairy Fire to see if there's anything that's invisible?
Sure. Yeah. You go ahead and cast, Fairy Fire, and nothing of real note pops out to you.
Well,
you do see, however, the cat kind of approaching one of the lights and tries to bat at it.
I kind of move the light around so the cat can play with it a bit.
Yeah, the cat just starts following the light.
I gotta leave.
Should we search for, like, any potential hidden entrances and exits?
That's a smart idea. That's why you're the brains.
It's unusual. And my brain is fresh and new.
Your brain is so fresh and new. Hasn't been tainted by the world.
It straight off the lot. Hasn't started to depreciate in value yet.
Not yet. If you want to look for an entryway, I would say, go ahead and give me one more investigation check then. Okay. That is a 14 from Kaya.
It's an 11.
And an 11 from Lenore. You kind of both look around the room one more time, and unfortunately you don't find anything. Yeah, you kind of fumble around the room a little bit, but you don't see anything of note that would scream a hidden entryway or anything along those lines.
Okay.
Maybe we should go talk to some people.
I was thinking that. We can go talk to some people and see
what they saw.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll drop the fairy fire as we exit the room.
Yeah. Alright, so you drop the fairy fire. Again, to give you both the mental images, you step out, there is a door in front of you. To your right hangs the hallway that seems to continue on further into the manor. To your left is the main entryway where you again see Lady Giles there smoking. The haggard woman with green hair still has moved a little bit closer to the other doorway and is kind of cleaning small things, kind of humming to herself.
Do we want to good cop, bad cop this, or do we want to each talk to people?
Let's go good cop, bad cop.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to first?
Which is the one that we talked to before.
Lady Giles is the one you're talking to.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the other one?
You want
Start
to talk to
with?
the maid? Yeah.
Yeah. Because she hasn't done her job. Pretty dirty in there. Suspicious.
It's pretty dirty.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you kind of approach her. She is currently kind of cleaning the floor. You notice that she is mopping up a little bit of the mud that you might have accidentally tracked in, whether intentional or not, as she's just kind of grumbling to herself, just messy, all these people are messy.
Wait, did we decide who's good cop, who's bad cop?
I was born yesterday, cop, so I don't know what kind of competency I'm gonna have.
Okay. Did you say competency?
Yes.
Oh my
Good
God.
can also mean competent.
I know. Alright. We're gonna go up to the maid.
Yeah. As you kind of approach her and get a little bit closer, you notice too, now that there's a little bit more light in the area you're working with, you would see that not only is her hair kind of this rich kind of green, but her skin also is too. The tips of her fingers are coated in what appears to be a thin layer of blood. And she seems to kind of be sweeping, kind of cleaning up the area as she's grumbling to herself.
Excuse me. I was wondering if myself and my colleague could have a word with you.
There are plenty of words you can have, dear. Which ones are particular for my hearing?
Where were you when Mr. Sable was presumably murdered?
Why, in the building. Have you not seen the outside? The weather is rather terrible. If you're wanting,
Piss me off.
if you're wanting exact, I was cleaning the lounge area before Mr. Sable had asked me to leave the room, and I obliged. I went off to go tend to other cleaning duties.
When did you last see Mr. Sable?
Oh, a little bit ago.
If you
He
had to
was-
put a number, a specific.
He was alive a few hours ago. Like I said, before he asked me to leave was the last I saw him, and like I said, that was a little bit ago. Before you showed up, and before anyone else really had time to settle in.
Was he alone when you left him?
What she said?
Yes, he demands to be alone a lot of the time. He is rather eccentric like that. He likes to drink to himself.
Drink to himself?
Yes, he's very much a very self-centered man sometimes, but enjoyable to be around if you know the right methods to entertain yourself with him.
What's
You
the
see,
blood on your fingers?
my duties tend to more than just simply sweeping up the place. Sometimes there are small bits of vermin that find themselves in here.
Like
And
Mr. Sable?
You're funny. You are funny. If you suspect me being the one the cause of his unfortunate timing, you would be asking the wrong one. I very much enjoy my position here, to the chagrin of Mr. Sable sometimes. I
Does
would
your
have
position continue after his death?
Unfortunately, no. I would find myself unemployed. Though, I might be able to find another noble that would have need for a little bit of a shriveled old hag like me to clean.
She's a hag? Oh my god, she's a fucking hag!
That's your presumption.
You said she's a hag! She's a hag.
I said she's an older woman, and
a
she's
hag.
calling herself.
She calls herself a hag.
She called
Yeah,
herself a hag. She's a hag. Hag confirmed. She's a green hag.
That is your presumption to make.
Okay, yeah, ignore her. You said you're the wrong one, but who's the right one then?
No, I didn't say
You
all
have
this
an
out
idea.
loud.
Yeah, but who? You have an idea of who the right one is that we should speak to. You have an opinion, so I would love to hear it.
Oh, someone that actually wants my opinions for once. This is interesting. I can't really say for sure if there's anyone in particular that would want him gone. A lot of the guests around here are rather eccentric, I should say. It's hard to tell if anyone would truly want Mr. Sable dead, or if something might be happening here. Who's to say? I know for sure it's not me. I have too much tending to this place to do.
So you don't
I did have a
gain
registry.
anything with him passing?
No, of course not. My entertainment is gone. I enjoy cleaning and doing all the duties that come with the place. A little bit of that of my part of my life is gone now.
So if your job ends when he dies, why are you still cleaning?
My job isn't finished until I am done cleaning. Besides, I'm keeping myself entertained till this storm passes. Once it's gone, then I will be on my way. There's nothing better.
Down.
Leave town, whatever. Leave town to find another person. That is fine. Yes.
Not until our investigation is done. Going well.
It's going great. You're doing a great job, Kai. I have to give you a thumbs up. What are the other guests all in the same room?
I believe they've kind of gathered around. They've left to do their own thing. Lady Giles hasn't left me alone. I believe there's one in the kitchen, and the others are upstairs. I don't know what they're doing, but I know there's at least one more on the floor.
So was Lady Giles with you all afternoon then?
She only just recently started following me around. I don't mind her, but her smoking is rather obnoxious a little bit. It gets in your hair.
Is there anyone that can account for your whereabouts today? Since you last saw Mr. Sable?
I would imagine the other guests have seen me around. I've been tending to whatever needs and wants they've needed throughout this place.
Again, as Kaya said, don't leave town yet.
I mean, she kind of gestures to the still kind of slightly open door with the heavy rain going outside. She just kind of gestures to that and then goes back to her cleaning.
Yeah, that's just nature's way of cleaning. She might like that.
True.
Shared interest.
True.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, yes, the maid, which Giles identified as Vert, she doesn't seem like she wishes to talk to you anymore, as she kind of continues about her duties.
She's gonna go smoke now.
She probably is. I guess we could probably speak to Giles, Lady Giles first, and then we can go harass the other guest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's kind of sitting there. You see her still kind of calmer than she was a second ago, but there's very much still almost kind of like a shakiness to her kind of hand as she's handling the her kind of, I would say, a pipe or something to smoke with. As she sees you approach, she just kind of looks over and she goes, kind of lets out this fume of smoke before just going, "Is it my turn for questioning then?"
Oh, but of course. We're making our rounds.
Of course.
The loot player and security were very qualified.
Mm-hmm. We are.
Indeed.
When did you last see Mr. Sable alive, Lady Giles?
A few hours ago. He greeted everyone and then said he had to take care of something really quickly and went off to the room I showed you before going in there by himself, and we hadn't seen him alive since.
Is he
What were
really
you
by himself,
doing?
or was the cat with him?
Yeah, because that cat.
Suspect
Suspicious.
number one.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the cat followed him in, and he allowed the cat in there with him.
Cat's looking mighty suspicious there.
We should have told the cat not to leave town.
We should have. We didn't. God damn it. What were you doing between the time that Mr. Sable went away and the bloody room was found?
I was interacting with a few of the other guests, see if there was anyone entertaining to talk to, but alas, most of them are rather unpleasant to deal with.
Did you or anyone, are you aware if anyone saw a body?
Not that I'm aware of. I believe Miss Vert went to go check on him, and I followed her suit, and then when we looked into the room was covered in blood.
Are you aware of anyone else going missing besides Mr. Sable?
Most of the other guests decided to bugger off. Didn't even try to look for him. I know a lot of them are pretty vile. Especially that colonel.
Vile, you say? We see a lot of vile things in the Underdark. Care to elaborate on this, Colonel?
When we were having dinner, his table manners were awful, as well as his disposition. He was eating everything like he was a starving dog. Terrible. Disgusting. She kind of takes a small puff of her pipe before it kind of goes. Kind of lets out a little bit of smoke and just goes. Can't forget some of the other guests that Professor Purple is a little too jolly about everything going on here.
Damn it, Con.
Professor Purple.
God damn it.
I'm reading the module, okay?
I know.
And then
Non-copyright Professor Purple.
Yeah.
it's spelled differently, so therefore it's not copyright.
Plum. He's Plum in the game.
Mm-hmm. He is Plum in the actual game, yeah.
Then there's that Madame Peacock. She hasn't put down the liquor bottle since she's gotten here. She's been rather abrasive and violent, I would say.
Is there anyone set to inherit anything from Mr. Sable?
Not that I'm aware of.
He didn't have a familial relation?
If there is, it's no one here. We're invited guests.
Where can
How
we
many
find
guests are there?
the guests and how many? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
I believe the Colonel is in the room there. She points to the other room, the opposite side of the lounge. The others are upstairs, if I recall. One, I believe Professor Purple's resting. I don't know where Madame Peacock went, but she's probably off drinking herself into a stupor. It's hard to say.
A lot of these people
But
have
Is there a number of
drinking
guests,
problem.
number of guests, it's me, the Colonel, the Professor, Madam, and her. She kind of seems to stop to think and goes, "That's all I'm aware of."
Is she
And the
telling
maid.
truth?
I mean, you want to incite her?
Yeah, I want a fucking insider.
Go for it.
19.
Give me just a second. She kind of just, as you're kind of like looking at her to see if she's fully telling the truth or not, as she kind of like goes to look away and take a hit of her pipe, you notice that there's a look of like uncertainty that almost seems to drop when she goes to take a hit of her pipe.
Okay. Don't leave town. And I do like the finger eye thing to her.
Of course.
Alright. Should we head upstairs?
Colonel Yellow up next?
Or we can go to talk to the Colonel.
The Colonel.
Colonel Dijon.
Colonel Yellow? Colonel Honey Mustard?
Colonel Dijon Mustard. Colonel Hot Mustard.
Really throw it up. Really throw us for a loop. Colonel Ketchup.
Oh,
Whole
man.
different condiment.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah. So as you head to the room that Giles pointed out, you open up the door, passing Vert, and you would see a large room that has a long window that runs across the wall, looking out the overstormed wet sea which crashes below you. Lightning flashes occasionally, illuminating a table laden with kitchenware and seats for many guests. It appears the food had never made it to the table, however, as a man sits at the table staring out at the typhoon. The man himself is kind of this burly, well-suited man with a thick sword strapped to his side and what appears to be medals attached to his lapel. As he kind of seems to be watching out of this typhoon, he doesn't seem to acknowledge your presence as he stares intensely into it.
Look alive, Colonel.
I'm gonna strum on my lute as she says that.
He doesn't look away, but you see his gaze kind of stare at you all as the stare has been broken, and he kind of gives a soft, kind of a look of concern on his face as he just kind of goes, "Is there something I can help you with?"
Yes. We want to ask you some questions. If you would be so kind, Colonel.
Of course. Speak your minds. As he kind of goes back to staring back out at the the typhoon.
When did you last see Mr. Sable?
It was after... I'm assuming you're referring to alive, not dead, correct?
We'll take both answers.
Yes.
When he was alive, he greeted everyone, and we were getting set and ready for a dinner when he told us that he had something going on for heading off into the other room. That was the last I saw of him. After was when, I believe, Lady Giles had alerted us that something had happened to him. We bore witness to the scene before simply, almost seemingly as quickly as we saw the body, and I went to turn around to go call for someone to bring the guard. As I looked back, the body was gone.
So you saw the body. Interesting.
What did the body look like?
You see him kind of like, there's like a look he kind of gives, almost similar to someone recalling something they probably don't want to. But he kind of goes, I've seen many things in my lifetime, but that was one of the few times I must admit I was a little bit shook. The body was, lack of a better term, not a body when I laid my eyes upon it at this point. It was like something ripped it apart. Like a set of knives that just ripped and teared into his corpse. Or teeth. Can't say for sure, but whatever it was not a natural death in any way.
How did you know it was Mr. Sable?
Wore his outfit. It had his visage on his face, and he has a notable marking on his head, on his balding head, as he kind of like points to like near the tip of his, kind of in the forehead, a notable scar there. He says he got on a hunt.
Would you, perchance, have any grudges against Mr. Sable for any reason?
The look he kind of gives is almost offended when you ask him that question. He goes, no, I respected Mr. Sable a lot. He had been a long-time family friend of ours. And I would have no reason to cause him harm. I, in fact, came here to celebrate because he was thinking of relaxing a little bit before his time was to come.
So he expected to die?
He was a bit of a wild man. He listened to all sorts of seers and tellers, and one told him that he was going to pass away soon, and against our better judgment, against our advisement, he decided that he wanted to spend the rest of his time partying and enjoying life. I don't know if I was hoping that it wasn't true and he was just having a moment, but maybe that seer was onto something.
Is there anyone you could
So
think
you were-
of that would have a grudge against him?
No, not anyone here, but I will say though, if there's anyone that is a bit off here, it would be Lady Giles.
Does she
I've been
normally
keeping-
smoke that much?
It's not the fact that it's not her smoking that concerns me. Whenever I'd watch her, she doesn't blink. Or at least she doesn't blink as much as she should. I would just advise caution around her. As for the others, I'm not sure what is going on with them, but something about Miss Giles doesn't seem right.
Because dry eyes can make you homicidal?
He just kind of looks at you and he just goes, I'm not sure, but something about her just... Because normally people blink a lot more than she does. She either can keep her eyes on things easier or something's not right with her. Either way. That's about all I know. The other guests, I didn't have time to introduce myself or communicate with them before we scattered off.
Don't
Did you
town.
see any... I was going to say, did you see anybody follow Mr. Sable when he went off by himself? Or anyone disappear from the table that might not have been around in between?
Not that I could see. Everyone was at the table the last I saw.
Everyone includes who?
Miss Giles, I believe a gnomish figure who called himself a professor. A woman, a noble woman in town named Madame Peacock. And I believe a doctor was here, another noble.
She didn't mention a doctor to us.
Well, she was here, but she was one of the first people to leave. I think she said something about sneaking off to go look at the library upstairs.
This doctor is now sus.
Where was the maid?
I didn't see her either. I believe she was... Last I saw her before the dinner, she was supposedly getting the dinner ready.
Did anyone ever eat dinner?
No.
Suspicious she wasn't doing her job. Did she in fact make dinner? If there was no dinner to both had. I bet I could put these things together if I wasn't born yesterday.
Can I take a look around the room to see if there's anything out of place?
Sure, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. A 17.
You kind of take a look around, and most of the stuff that's around the room, it doesn't really look like it's been moved out of place or anything. From what you can tell, though, Mr. Sable was a very wealthy man, as most of the cutlery is made of a fine silvery material, as well as the plates being what would be the fantasy equivalent of like fine china. Outside of that, nothing really of note seems out of place or anything out of the norm.
Suppose we should go find the other guest and see if we can track down this doctor that Lady Giles forgot to mention.
Very well, I will be here.
Also, maybe the doctor can figure out something about this not blinking thing.
Yeah, because that's a little weird. There are people that blink too much, but not blinking at all. It's gotta hurt your eyes.
And why was that of note?
Yeah.
Alright. So I assume you two leave the Colonel alone as
For now.
as you exit out, kind of looking around the situation. You don't see Miss Burt or Lady Giles in the area as the hallway extends down. For the most part, the hallway extends down what would be
to your left at this point.
But was it
small...
clean?
Yeah, it looks like stuff has been cleaned.
Okay, she's done her job this time.
She has this time.
When she's no longer employed, that's suspicious.
Yeah, so as you kind of, I assume your intention is to find the other guests?
Yes.
Alright, so you head down, kind of following down the hallway, you would see, as you pass by an open room, you would see that it is a billiards room that is full of dust and drab. Passing by that, you would find 2 more doors to a little bit forward ahead to the left and to the right, but you would also find a small stairway that ascends upwards. If following the instructions of the other guests would be upstairs, unless there's anywhere else.
Were there any rooms around the bloody room, like adjacent to it?
That would be the billiards room.
Okay, why don't we just go take a check in there?
Yeah.
If we can't find a hidden door on one side, maybe we can find a hidden door on the other side.
Maybe we can.
Alright. You take a peek in there, and you see this game room is fitted with a large table on which to enjoy tabletop pursuits. A large cue and colorful balls have been left mid-game on the table, and this room is rather dusty and drab. It doesn't seem like anyone has come to here at this point.
But they're mid-game.
Yes.
Mid-game and full of dust. How long has it been mid-game? That's kind of odd.
That is a little odd, yes.
Mm-hmm. The completionist in me just wants to finish the game. But no, we have a job to do.
We do have a job to do. Maybe once we finish the job, we can come finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very good at pool, but we can try.
There you go. Alright, so yeah, kind of make note of it as you head out of the room.
No, we're looking for a door. We're not leaving
Hey.
the room. We're looking for a door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me
Is there any
investigation.
breaks in the dust?
Yeah.
Investigation check. I'm sorry.
Okay. All investigation check.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it this
That's
time.
a 6 for me.
Got a 6 off for Lenore and a 9 on Kyle.
69, nice.
Nice. Yeah, you both are kind of looking around and you're too distracted by the idea of playing pool that you don't find anything.
That's fair. Yeah, that seems accurate at this point.
Yeah, your eyes keep wandering.
Fun.
Your eyes keep wandering back to the pool table.
But also the urge to like jump on the table is strong too.
I just want to re-rack it.
Right? Just want to like put them and have the clackety clack.
It's just chaos.
Yeah. We'll come back to this. We got to focus. We'll come back. We got to focus.
Focus
I know
up,
you were
focus
born
up.
I know you were born yesterday, but we got to focus.
Yeah, attention span only comes on day 3, don't you know? You get
yes,
that
I
at
do
day
know.
3.
No, with drow, the attention span is on day 1, especially if you're a female drow. If you're a male drow, debatable if it ever comes.
Anyway. So, now we're leaving the room. Then.
There's no one here to
Yeah.
dispute that.
You
Not
said
that you're
there's
aware of, no.
2 doors?
Yeah, there's 2 doors and there's a stairway that leads
Okay.
up.
Can I
Okay.
have my mage hand that I'm going to conjure go over to the door and jiggle the knob to see if it's unlocked or not?
The door on the left or the right?
The left.
Yeah, you summon this little etheric hand as it kind of flies over, heads over to the door, and as it kind of gives it a jiggle, the doorknob opens.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna have the mage hand push open the door.
As you push open the door, you would see as it pushes open, you would hear kind of the creaking as you see that it's a cramped room holding 2 dusty racks of coats stretching from wall to wall, and the floor is covered with sets of boots.
Why is there so much dust? This maid is not doing her job.
But her fingers were literally bleeding.
I know.
Like, she had blood on her fingers, so she's, like, claiming she's doing her job.
Maybe she's just scratching at the wall.
Maybe she's not a maid.
Maybe she's a hag. I'm just saying, she called herself a hag. She might be an actual hag.
Yeah, maybe that's why she, the lady's not blinking so much because the air is so dry. All the dust.
Or maybe she's a hag who doesn't need to blink.
It's
Everybody's
a
a hag.
fault.
Conspiracy theory, everybody's a hag.
Oops, all hags.
Oops, all hags. This is a coven. We're about to get our asses whooped.
I would do that too.
Yes.
Coven.
Fucked up.
We're gonna have to pick. I'm gonna be like Kaya. I don't know, magenta or something to fit in here.
Yep. I'm gonna have the mage hand go check the other door.
Yep, the other door will open up, and you would see that it seems to be a kitchen. The kitchen is piled high with half-finished dishes and ruined food. A banquet, was undergoing preparation here, but appears to have been abandoned.
Is there anybody in the kitchen?
No.
Okay, so maybe she was in the middle of preparing food.
Maybe.
For
Is there
the
any,
dinner that was never served.
Is there any, like, bread or cookies or anything just kind of hanging around?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of bread, a little bit of cookies, some things and stuff.
I'm gonna have the mage hand go grab it.
I think probably shouldn't eat that because we are in a murder house right now. But like, he was ripped apart, allegedly. So I don't think a cookie did that.
No. And also, I didn't eat before we came to this thing, so I need a little something. So I'm gonna have the mage hand go over and grab a cookie and bring it back to me.
Yep, there is a small, you have a cookie.
And I'm gonna eat it.
Yep, you have eaten cookie.
Hell yeah. Now let's go upstairs and talk to the other guests. Cookie acquired.
You don't even offer me one?
Oh, sorry, do you want a cookie?
You don't introduce yourself to the cat. You don't offer me a cookie. This is...
Do you want a cookie?
They won't talk to us.
Do you want a cookie, Kaya?
No.
Do you want bread?
No. I just wanted to be offered. I want to see if you die first. Before I eat anything. Yeah.
That's fair. Let's go talk to the other guys.
Someone died in this house. I'm security, okay? And you want to just ingest things. Like, I'm not your taster. More emotional security.
Yeah. My emotional support tiefling. Let's go upstairs.
Alright. So you both head upstairs, and as the stairway kind of winds upstairs, you would kind of make your way into this other long hallway. To your left, right in front of you, there is a door. Looking down the hallway, there are 2 sets of doors on both sides, not including that first mentioned door. That would be on your left if you're looking straight down the hall. So that'll be 3 doors on your left, 2 on your right. The 2 on your right on the furthest end of the hall. The kind of ones on the left are kind of spaced out a little bit. So you have options here.
Who built this house?
That too. But can we hear any, like, voices or anything?
Excuse
me, from any of the doors?
let me... You... If we're going with, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Is there any direct sunlight in this hallway?
No.
Okay.
It is storming outside. There is no
I still
sunlight.
have to ask. 14.
Me too, or
If you want to. If not, you don't have to. Rolling dice is just fun. 14, a 14, and a 12. You would hear a couple of things. Just a couple of soft things. You would hear what sound, you would hear from the middle left door, you hear what sounds like the clinking of glasses. The furthest end of the hallway, it sounds like you hear the ever-present sound of a small fire. And that's about all you can really hear of note outside of the storm kind of hitting the roof and the outside of the house.
should we knock on some doors? See if we find some people?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's knock on some doors.
Alright, which door would you like to start with first?
Just maybe start with the closest one to us and we'll work our way around.
Yeah.
Alright. As you kind of approach the door, you kind of knock. You hear, kind of like, are you doing like soft knocking or a hard knock?
Maybe like assertive knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like, let us in.
Yeah,
Kind of break down the door, but like, yeah,
Not let a little
loud
pig,
enough
little
to
pig,
make
let us
sure
come
they can
in.
hear it.
Yeah, you just kind of knock, and it takes a moment before you hear just someone just, oh, who is it?
Loudest and security.
That is a rather peculiar answer.
Yes,
It's accurate.
it is.
You hear the doorknob kind of jiggle before opening, and you notice there's not someone behind the door, as you see a similar kind of etheric hand kind of having opened the door.
Does no one walk here?
Do you wish to,
No one
do you wish to enter in?
here. Yeah, we're gonna enter in.
Okay. So from what you can see, there is a large 4-poster bed draped in noir fabric, suggesting this is where Mr. Sable would have turned in for the night. You would see his pajamas laid out on the bed with little ducks on them. A tiny gnome clad in a purple robe is laid on the bed as he kind of looks at you quizzically.
Making yourself comfy.
Oh, I figured with all the events that have happened a bit today, I figured to find a nice little cozy place to take a little nap, you know. Things have been stressful and eventful, and I don't think everyone's handling it well, so I figured why not a little bit of a cheeky nap.
Yes, let's
And
nap in the house where someone was murdered.
in the dead man's bed. That said relaxing to you?
I never said it was comfortable accommodations. I simply said I came off for a cheeky nap.
Maybe you
What's
also
cheeky?
committed a cheeky murder?
Good heavens, why would I have any reason to commit a murder?
I don't know, you tell us.
Well, if answering a question with a question is suspicious. Sounds like you have something to hide.
And interrupting someone while they're napping is rather rude. But
Napping in a dead man's room is rude.
That would be the case if we knew you were napping. We politely knocked and identified ourselves.
That is fair, I suppose, but... Alright. Well...
I understand social convention because I was born yesterday.
I see. That's rather curious.
This one here was born many years ago and does not understand it for some reason.
That is usually how birth works, yes, but being born yesterday is rather curious. As
What's
he kind of strokes his little white beard. As
What's rather curious is, when was the last time you saw Mr. Sable alive?
I believe we were getting ready for a fine proper dinner that his maid was working on. Bit of an odd one she is. Well, did you ever notice that her shadow acts a little bit differently than her?
I'm gonna look at Kai and be like, I fucking told you she's a hag.
We only interrogated her person. We have not yet interrogated her shadow.
You know, that's fair. That's not a typical operation. But anyway, back to my story.
We will add it to the list.
It was rather... Yeah, no, it was a rather pleasant dinner, though a few of the guests were a little bit eccentric, but then Mr. Sable said something about he had to take care of a quick business real quick and went off to the lounge, and while we were waiting for them, then, well, next thing I knew, we heard someone talking about a body, and before I could check, there was no body there, and everyone kind of had dispersed.
You said them, so was Mr. Sable not alone in the room?
Well, I mean the others. Why, the others were at the table. I know, what was it? The Colonel, he was constantly looking outside and asking about the time. I believe her name was Miss Peacock, was staring at the Colonel. And Miss Giles was acting a little weird. Well, I shouldn't say weird. It was improper for me to suggest it, but she had a bit of a foul smell about her. I didn't want to bring it up because I figured that would be rude in a dinner. You don't want to ask someone that's offering you fine hospitality why one of their guests smells.
Can you describe the smell?
Rotting?
And was she blinking? Yay, nay?
I believe I had seen her blink a few times.
Did you happen to see blood on anyone's hands? Or around their fingernails, perhaps?
Not that I could see. About the only thing I recall seeing was the only thing I saw involving anyone's fingers was the maid, I guess, caught a rat or something and then said something about taking care of it. But that was about it.
What size was the rat? Was it about a Mr. Sable size?
Good heavens, do you think rats grow that big? No.
I mean, in the Underdark they do.
You're right there, ma'am. But, no. It was completely normal, a relatively normal house rat.
Checks out. Man seen a rat.
Maybe the rat, it's him. Would you, perchance, be able to describe your relationship with Mr. Sable?
Why, he was a benefactor for my studies.
Is this the first time you've slept in his bed?
That he would. A few times I've kind of wandered off whenever we would have associates. It's part of my study, and admittedly, it's my comfort to get a little nap in every now and then. You know, after a certain point, your joints start to hurt, and just helps to lay down for a minute.
So Mr. Sable did offer you to use his bed from time to time?
Every now and then I would be up here testing my magical theory and testing to see if Mr. Sable had taken my advice on precautions. And The answer always seemed to be no.
And did Mr. Sable always wear pajamas with geese on them?
Yes. He was very fond of ducks,
It's quite quackers.
I said geese.
but
You mentioned
It was very-
precautions. Precautions for what?
well, Mr. Sable, you know how most nobles are. You get a lot of unnecessary attention, and he asked for my advice on precautions to take care of, and I offered to enchant a few things to keep things well protected, but he declined ultimately. Said something about a fortune telling, so telling him his time was near and there was no need.
Did he make any plans for what he believed to be his soon demise?
Not that he discussed with me.
Hmm.
All I know is he murmured something about things not appearing as they always seem to be. Part of the reason why he asked for my expertise, because that's my field of magic. I mean, how else do you think I'm able to sneak off without people paying attention to me?
So you could potentially have snuck into the room and killed Mr. Sable, is what I'm hearing.
With what? With what capability?
Magic? If you can,
My-
you probably know how to make somebody explode from the inside out.
Heavens, no. My field of magic is more of illusions, not murder. Which is why Mr. Sable asked me for input on such matters.
Don't leave town.
I don't plan to. Now, if you don't mind, as he snaps his fingers, and next thing you know, there's an imprintation on the bed as the once visible gnome suddenly vanishes from sight. As you see the imprintations of the bed kind of shift around a little bit as you hear him go, I am going to go find somewhere else to lay down for a minute. Good luck on your investigation. As you don't see it, but you hear the wood kind of creaking underneath him as the door kind of, as you hear it kind of creak out the door and head out.
What a strange little man.
Yeah. I don't think he's guilty, though.
I don't know.
I don't know. He seems to know a lot about the difference between geese and ducks.
He does, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Lady Giles has a smell, so she might be not what she seems.
Yeah, and she doesn't blink enough, according to the Colonel, so it's two people who think she's odd. And then Purple thinks that the maid's shadow isn't doing
Yeah.
what the person's doing. That's suspicious.
That is. Shall we go to...
Although he did explain the blood on her fingernails.
Yeah, she killed a rat, but still,
And he did know what a rat looked like.
he did. Should we go
Checks
to the
out.
room with the fire and see if there's anybody there?
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so you head out of the room. The room with the fire is on the furthest left-hand side.
So would you say it's 3 doors down?
Yes,
Mm.
I would. I very much would.
Mm. Yeah.
On the line. No, that's Creed. That's the wrong band. Yeah, let's go to that. Let's go 3 doors
How many
down.
doors to Creed?
How many doors do we get to Creed?
Yes. Anyway.
Okay, let's go to the fire room and knock again.
Yeah, so you go to the fire room and you you knock on the door and there isn't a response.
Housekeeping.
Should we... Should we knock louder?
Yeah, knock louder. gonna test the doorknob to see if it is unlocked.
Yeah, you test the doorknob, and the doorknob is unlocked. As you would see that this stately house library has a small ladder railing around the inside of the shelving. Books on mathematics and economics line the shelves, many of which look like are seldom disturbed. There's a lady sitting by the crackling fireplace in a large armchair. It looks like you would, as you kind of like look in there, you would see she's slumped over.
Oh. Gonna have the mage hand kind of go over and poke her cheek.
Yeah, give her a poke.
As your mage hand kind of goes over and kind of pokes her. At first, she doesn't move until eventually you just hear a as she kind of like shoots back up. She kind of like looks around.
We've got a live one.
We do. We got a live one.
As she just kind of like looks around, book in hand, as she kind of seems to be like figuring out what's going on.
The
We're glad to
doctor.
see you're not dead.
Doctor.
Oh, yes. She kind of like whips around, seeing you both in the entryway. Yes, hi, do I know you?
Do you want to know us?
I mean, depends, what, I don't recall you being here when Miss Sable was throwing the party.
We got lost.
We got here after the murder.
Yes, exactly that.
So now
Oh.
we're charged with solving it. That's what happens. You show up too late to a party, and then you have to do manual labor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. She kind of
Do you have a name? Or are you just Doctor?
Argent.
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 Argent means silver.
It does. It's French. Argent.
Mm. Now that we've told you the origin of your name,
Mm-hmm.
I think we've grown closer.
I think so. So why don't you tell us what your relationship was with Mr. Sable, Dr. Argent?
I was invited because he knew I was very knowledgeable on things, kind of similar to the professor, though, in more practical means and not tricks of magic that, let's be honest, are more parlor tricks that a charlatan would learn than anything else. My particular studies are more so in medicine and whatnot. But I do enjoy good
pull
books.
Lenore to the side for a second and just go,
Mm-hmm.
then why was I invited?
I don't know why I was invited either at this point.
It seems like the Brainiac Club. Why am I here?
Yeah, why are we here, man? These people are smart and we're not.
How did I get invited? I was born yesterday. How did he know I existed?
I don't know.
Listen, Mr. Sable's a weird man. Many reasons.
Maybe he likes people who were just born yesterday.
Anyway.
Let's not go down that train of thought.
Yeah, let's reel it back in.
Medicine, you say. When was the last time you saw Mr. Sable alive?
I believe we sat down for a dinner and we were waiting for the food to be cooked, and I got bored and I went upstairs to go. Mr. Sable said I could go check out his library while dinner was getting prepared, and I was just waiting, and I guess I decided to fall asleep, and you're the first people to wake me up.
Would there be a reason why Lady Giles would not mention to us that you were here? Because she listed off all the guests, and you were not on the list.
Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I thought we got along very well. Maybe she didn't like that I was trying to diagnose her with something.
Oh, what are you trying to diagnose her with?
Well, I
Is it the
couldn't
non-blinking thing?
I mean, she looked pale if you'd seen her. She looked like she had caught something.
One thing I'd like to bring up is, if you slept through the murder, why are you not shocked that he's dead? Yeah.
You're so smart.
I mean, he told me he was gonna die, and I figured that it was hyperbolic. I didn't think he was gonna quite literally die.
And as a non-determined gendered person of science, you took him at his word that a seer told him he was going to die?
I was looking into it. He has plenty of books around. Then I got...
As a doctor, you do deal with death, but when you find out that a friend or a patient died, I would expect a little bit more of a reaction. Even a how, a question, any interest.
I figured it was going to come up in conversation at some point. If not, I was going to ask.
If you were a doctor, why didn't you go down to try and examine the body before it disappeared?
She was a...
Well, see,
they were asleep.
Now that complicates things if things vanish, and like I said earlier, I was asleep.
Or were you?
No one came up here to wake me up. Clearly, I didn't know he actually died.
Faking being asleep?
She's kind of squints at you.
I'm gonna throw it back.
No.
Can I insight check her?
Yes, you can insight it.
18.
She is not lying, and in fact, she thinks you can tell from her attitude, she thinks you're not the smartest person in the room.
That's fair, honestly.
Invited for that.
She
I was
is being
invited
genuine.
for that. Okay.
She is being genuine, though, on her answer.
Okay. Do you know if there's anyone that would have a grudge against Mr. Sable?
I mean, all the other guests are very weird. Grudge, it's hard to say. Now the Colonel wasn't the best in conversation. He just kept looking outside. Madame Peacock was drunk out of her mind. Giles, like I said, was sick, and I don't think that the professor is a proper wizard, like you said.
Why?
Very well. He's weird. He was sleeping in the dead man's bed, just an FYI.
And he
That
knew
is very
Mr.
weird.
Sable was dead. Did you notice anything off about the maid?
She seemed quite lovely. A bit crass.
Now we're getting conflicting stories about the maid.
What about the maid's shadow?
I mean, I don't go out of my way to look at people's shadows.
Did you notice any odor coming from anyone? Unpleasant?
Maybe Miss Giles. And Madame Peacock, but I think that was more of the booze.
You know where Madame Peacock is?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Don't leave town.
Don't leave town.
I mean, if you want, I can kind of help you look around.
I'm gonna pull Kaya to the side and be like, Do we want to take her with us or no?
Well, then I would be able to test, do you die? On her rather than you, so that would help.
True, we can make her touch all the things and eat the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she should come with us then. Okay.
I believe you'd call that expendable.
Yes, she's an expendable resource. Okay. I'm gonna turn to her and be like, yes, you can come with us. We've discussed it, you can come with us.
Very helpful.
Okay.
We appreciate your contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, she kind of like closes the book and she kind of stands up, kind of heads over to you all and just goes, "Alright, if you want to go find Miss Peacock, I can look around and see if I can find anything."
I think we heard glasses clinking from a room, so she may be in that one.
Okay. You can go check that out and I can look around.
Perhaps you could look around downstairs. Maybe speak to Miss Giles again.
Yeah, sounds good.
Especially if she's unwell.
Look at the maid's shadow.
Sounds good. As she kind of gives you both a warm smile as she kind of like briskly kind of heads off in the downstairs direction.
Yeah, and then I whisper to Lenore, if Miss Giles is really sick, and maybe not just sick, but something else, and she eats her, then we'll know.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Or if the doctor's the murderer, and we go down and Miss Giles is dead, then we know.
And if she was already dead this whole time, then we know. No.
You know?
Alright,
let's go to the
We're so
clickety
good
clack
at this.
of the let's go to the clickety clack room where we heard the glasses from.
Of course. Yeah. As you head over to the door and I assume you open it?
We knock, because we're polite.
Yeah, you knock.
New skill learned.
Yeah, you knock. You knock on the door. You hear a late, almost drawn out, kind of lazy. Just come in.
Gonna open the door.
Yeah, you open up the door. You see a large wooden desk stacked with financial papers lies at the center of this room. Pen, ink, and other stationaries are scattered around in a fit of disorganization. A woman in a long blue dress is sat back in a chair, pouring herself a glass of something pungent. As she sits there and kind of takes a sip from it. She's just kind of staring at you both. She goes, "What?"
Glasses are on the table?
She kind of you see she has a couple of there's a glass of something on the table, and she has a couple of other empty glasses in between her fingers. She kind of sets them down.
This is Lenore. We're hunting a killer. What are you doing?
Clearly drinking. She kind of takes a swig from her drink. If you're doing a little...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say all by yourself.
Yeah. What else is a girl to do?
Well, your friend was murdered, so one would assume that you would be sad, perhaps.
Maybe I'm sad by drinking more. She takes another swig.
So do you mask your sadness with the drinking?
I mask a lot of things while drinking. Now,
if we're gonna continue this conversation, she sets a couple glasses at the table. A drink is best shared amongst equals.
Can
I don't partake. I'm too young.
She was born yesterday.
I was.
Fortunate.
I'll pick up the drink. Can I sniff it to see if
Yeah,
I smell
it is-
anything off about it?
It is foul smelling. Whatever she is drinking is not pleasant.
Yummy. Can I pretend to take a drink?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh no, that's a 7.
She clearly sees you trying to bullshit her, and she goes, drink.
Alright, I'll take a drink.
I elbow Lenore and knock the glass out of her hand. To try to knock the glass out of her hand.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand on that too. Or are you being brazen about it?
Brazen.
We'll make that a we'll just say it's a dexterity check. Just a flat one. So you would go up to your dex mod and roll that flat for me.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm really good at elbowing.
Yeah, no. You go to as you're about to go to drink it, basically just kind of elbows it as you see Madam Peacock just kind of looking at you and just goes, shame. She kind of, what a waste of a good drink.
Speaking of waste, when was the last time you saw Mr. Sable alive?
No. I put my intentions on the table. You guys have rejected it. I'm not talking to either one of you. And quite frankly, there's enough bullshit that's happened today. And she kind of like readjusts herself. But I'm not in the mood to not talk to anyone that doesn't want to enjoy a drink. Now,
I'm gonna get...
Now, if you're gonna play this game with me, go bug someone else.
I'm gonna grab one of the other glasses and take a swig. And then repeat my question and go, when did you last see Mr. Sable alive? Oh, this bird's going down.
Yeah, no, the stuff is vile.
It burns.
You see her kind of like smile, and she goes, now, was that so hard?
No, it wasn't. Oh, this...
Now, I believe it was a few... Was it a bit ago when he was alive? He was handing out drinks and all that to us. He was very much live. And then we were sitting down and talking, and then I don't know when he fucking left, but at some point he left, and then... Oh, did he leave? Someone ask him?
This was worth it.
Anyway, he was dead when we last saw him, and looked like someone really fucked him up.
So you said someone might have asked him to leave as I take another drink?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting, because everybody we've spoken to, oh that burns, has said that he just said he had something to take care of and got up and left.
She kind of just takes another swig and she goes,
Listen, you asked me for my side, I'm telling you my side. Anyway, that fucking colonel whatever, did you ever talk to him?
We did.
Fucker smelled like wet dog. When he first came in here. Then again, all these fuckers in this house are weird. It's just... Have you not noticed anything weird about these people? Fucking Colonel smelled like dog. The maid makes no noise when she wanders around. The professor whatever likes performing little magic tricks. And I believe Miss Giles, anytime pointed a candle or light towards her, she'd panic. And all sorts of other weird shit going on here.
Wow.
Fuckers are weird in this place. And honestly...
What about you? Anything weird about you as I take another drink?
Then I'm not fucking drunk enough. She just takes another swig. All I know is this place is just bullshit. Everything's bullshit. I just want to be left the fuck alone at this point.
Why did you have so many glasses if you want to drink alone?
Because I wanted more... Because I wanted more glasses to fill up. Fuck.
You have 2 hands.
Exactly.
A maximum number of glasses you can hold.
Exactly. She kind of... You see at this point she's like... Her words are slowing and slurring a lot more.
I'm gonna kind of wave my hand in front of her face.
What? What?
Did you have a grudge against Mr. Sable for any reason?
Oh, fuck, no. The guy was weird. But I wouldn't do anything. Bit of a weird one, that man. Bit of a womanizer. But I wouldn't fucking do anything.
This
Who
brings
would?
an interesting... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
Yes,
Kaya.
who would?
Take another drink.
Who would do anything with him, or has done anything with him?
Fuck if I know. Like I said, this place is weird. It wouldn't be surprised me if he banged the maid.
How could he be a womanizer if you've not seen him with a woman?
Fuck if I know. He was flirting with everyone.
Who?
You see how many women are in this fucking house? All of us.
So did he flirt with you?
Fuck yeah. She puts her head between her hands. I don't even want to talk about that.
No. I think we want to talk about that.
I don't. You can fuck right off if we're going down this route.
I just want to know if he ever tried to, cop a feel.
He was a weird bastard, but he hasn't gotten that far, at least not with me.
Okay. What about
Besides-
If you were gonna kill him, how would you do it?
No one around, unless inebriated.
But what method?
Fucking torch him.
Hmm.
Or at least shoot him in
Waste all
the
the good
face.
booze?
Hmm?
Waste all the good booze? Torture him?
That was my stash.
Hmm.
I'd use his. Besides, if I really wanted him dead, do you think I'd be sitting here now, corked out of my mind, pretending like I give a shit?
Maybe it's the drink of regret.
What would I have to regret?
We're asking the question.
And I'm asking you a question. Because this clearly fucking pertains.
Maybe you regret how much time you spent drinking and not being a very present friend.
Yeah, you know fucking what? As she kind of like stands up slightly, you see as she kind of like
she kind of like, you see her stand up, and you kind of see her like move a little bit of her dress, and you would see holstered there, kind of near where her thigh is a sword. You watch as she unsheaths it and puts it on the table, and just goes, "Look at it and tell me if I did it."
I'm gonna look at the sword.
Yeah, the
Look at the
sword is clean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It looks like it has been polished recently, but recent in terms of like a day or two ago.
Okay. We will leave you to your drinks, but don't leave town.
I fucking wasn't.
So think about less glassware. You just fill, drink. You don't need multiple glasses. Just a waste.
Or drink from the bottle.
Yes. It's economical.
It is.
I was told that wasn't fucking ladylike. She
Yeah,
kind of.
Who
ladylike.
cares? Fuck being a lady.
You know what? You know what? I like you. You're fucking right. And she just grabs the bottle and fucking starts drinking.
Another case cracked for Lenore.
Let's go. High five.
As you head out of the room. Okay.
We need to go back downstairs and see if the doctor has come up with anything.
The doctor no longer has their head.
Or Lady Giles no longer has her head. We're gonna head downstairs to find the doctor and everybody.
Okay. Yeah. As you all head downstairs, as you two head downstairs to kind of look, is there a particular room you wish to check before looking for the doctor, or?
Check the crime scene one more time just to see if anything's changed.
Sure. Yeah, you head into the crime scene, and you would, as you kind of look in there, you would see nothing has really changed except the cat is no longer in the room.
It's the fucking cat. I told you.
I knew it.
No, it's just
Should have
goddamn
interrogated
cat.
him harder.
Yep,
We let him off too easy.
we did.
In fact, now that you think about it, you haven't seen the maid or Lady Giles either.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't we go take a look, see who's around
Yeah.
in the downstairs. See who we come upon.
So closest would be the Colonel that you recall. So you want to check on him?
Yeah. I also want to give him a sniff to see if we smell that wet dog.
Okay. Yeah. So as you go into the kitchen, not the kitchen, I'm forgetting the names of rooms right now. Sorry. The dining room. You would see on the table, kind of sprawled out like someone trying to get away from something, the form of the Colonel on the table with what appears to be the silvered cutlery dug into his back.
Can we check to see if he's dead?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
I think he might be dead, but okay.
Yeah, so Kaya got a 16 and Lenore got a 10. Yeah, no, he's very much dead. Kaya, you would see, taking a look at it, cause of death was very much stab wounds.
Cause of death was Silver because he's a werewolf stabbed him.
And you know who's named Silver in this house?
The doctor!
Mm-hmm.
Let's go find her.
Could be nothing, could be something.
Could be strong connection.
Sure. You take a look about the rooms, and you would find, as you're kind of like searching around for the room, you would see, making your way through, kind of trying to find where she is. You open up the door to the kitchen, and you would find the doctor. She seems to be sitting there at the kind of looking around the kitchen before kind of looking over and just going, "Oh, hi. How did looking for Miss Peacock go?"
J'accuse! Dr. Argent, did you know that there is another dead body?
Is there? Who is it this time?
Oh, we think you know who it is.
Okay, so you've learned to ask about things when you find out information someone's dead. That's growth.
Mm.
I mean, you told me to ask around, and I couldn't find anyone.
The Colonel is dead, stabbed with silver cutlery.
And we found him in the same room that
We left him.
Sable died in.
Oh? He was alive last I talked to him.
Where did you
Yeah,
talk to him?
Yeah.
He was in the dining room.
Yeah, that's where his
The
body
place
is.
where he died.
Interesting.
'Twas
Yeah.
a ruse. I said he died in a different room.
Mm-hmm.
Because on this one day I've been alive, I've learned things.
Did you speak with Lady Giles, perchance?
No, I haven't seen her.
Likely story.
Can we see anything? Like anything out of place on the doctor?
Go ahead and give me a... I think that would be a... Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. Disgrace.
That is a 13 on Gaia and an 8 on Lenore.
Poor me.
She kind of... Lenore, you don't see anything. Kaya, you notice that there is a couple of drops of blood towards her fingertips. And as you guys are interrogating her, she just kind of looks and she goes like, "Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm sure we can figure this out where everyone else went."
Okay, well, why don't all three of us go look together to find where the other people are?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the doctor and link my arm with her and be like, yeah, the three of us are gonna walk together.
Because there's safety in numbers.
Yeah. As
So,
yeah, she kind of gives you a smile and just goes like, "Yeah, of course." Is there anywhere you guys haven't checked out yet?
Well, we've checked pretty much every place I can think of.
maybe we should bring the doctor to the dining room to look at the body. Maybe she
Maybe we
could give us
should.
some insight. A medical
Yeah.
professional
Yeah.
who's not seen this body before.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. See, we might get an answer on who did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might stare at her.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you guys make your way back to the dining area as you see that nothing has necessarily changed. The body is still there. As she kind of looks shocked, and she goes, "Oh, let me hold on." And she kind of goes over and she kind of begins looking at it. Look of concern on her face as she's trying to figure out seemingly figuring out what's going on. As she's kind of doing this, go ahead and give me an insight check on her.
11.
Kaya with an 18 and Lenore with an 11. As you're kind of watching her, Kaya, you do see she does seem to know what she's looking for. As she's trying to figure this out, but Lenore, as you're kind of like looking at her, you're not sure. Before eventually, and as you two are kind of like watching her, who would be the closest to the doorway?
I'd say me. I'd say me, because I expected I would. Cause
Yeah.
Lenore linked arms and kind of walked her in, and I was kind of staying back to keep my eyes on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta check something.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's not good. Oh, points. That's not good.
And your attention is fully to her, right? To the doctor?
I'd say I'm scanning the room a bit as well, just to keep my eyes open on but I'm expecting the doctor to do something, so I guess more focused on her.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do a couple of rolls.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
No, it's never good when the DM does some rolls. No. No. So that would be interesting.
So, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I immensely apologize for this.
Oh no.
I immensely do. As
I'm dead.
Fucking 20.
As you are watching her kind of like figure this out and see what's going on, you feel Kaya, you feel like tap on your shoulder, and as you go to turn around, the doctor is behind you.
Oh!
And she goes, "Oh, when did you guys get down here?"
Oh no.
And before a response could be had, let's see here. I assume a. Oh yeah, no, your armor class is that fucking low.
Yeah.
I apologize to you there. I apologize to you in advance, Ray. You take as you're watching this going on, the attention is drawn to this other doctor that seems surprised, and Lenore, as it registers, is like, wait, there's two of them. You feel something hit you in the back of the head with velocity. Kaya, you turn around and you see the doctor that was in the room with you change in shape. As her form drops, and instead is this oily kind of dark-skinned creature with no mouthful structure and deep eyes, as it takes on the voice of Lenore and just goes, well, time to clean up. Lenore, you take 30 bludgeoning damage as this thing gets two surprise attacks off on you.
I'm down!
Oh, shit.
I'm down! I'm down!
So, we're gonna do a lovely thing what we call rolling initiative, where...
He's gonna kill me!
So
I'm gonna be here by myself, and I was born yesterday. I'm not prepared.
So we're gonna roll initiative here. So your initiative is next to your armor class, and go ahead and just tell me what you guys roll, and that includes Lenore, who has gone down.
That's 16? A 16 for me.
Alright, so let's see here.
I got 15.
16, 15, perfect. Oh no. Okay, so the,
Oh god!
Alright, so, let's see here. And you're gonna have the doctor with you, so she's gonna roll initiative. That's not good, she. Anyway, this creature made of kind of this darkened leathered skin is going to kind of rush towards you. Kaya, and it's gonna make 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
That one hits. That one also hits.
Okay.
For the viewers, it rolled a 21 and a 22 hit.
What the fuck?
And it is going to do 5 plus 8, so 13 bludgeoning damage. As you see this thing kind of rush towards you, its limbs kind of distill and kind of stretch out into like almost weapons as it slams into you with full force. And that is going to be its turn. The next on the turn order would be.
Do I change my hit points or something?
Yes. Yeah.
So you can type in that box next to it the amount of damage, so 13, and click damage, and it'll update your health.
Okay.
So the way combat works, I should explain it. So the way combat works is we roll for the initiative, and initiative is kind of deciding where and who gets to go first, basically. Mm-hmm. So the creature went to go first since it rolled higher on the initiative, so it can take its turn. Every turn, a creature has an action, bonus action, and a reaction. Most things will kind of tell you what it can do if it is a full action, a bonus action, or reaction. So in this particular instance, the creature used its slam attack, which, since it is a special kind of creature, it has 2 of those. And when it rolls to attack, it has to hit an armor class, or your AC. So your armor class is 14. So that's based off your natural dexterity and whatever armor your character is wearing. Since it rolled higher than that, it rolls its damage to hit you. So that's kind of how, like, the turn order kind of goes, where it's like, since it's done its turn, we get to move on to the next portion of combat, the next part, which is, it is Lenore's turn, and since Lenore is down, she has to do something called a death saving throw.
Oh boy. Alright, hang on. Roll. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so that's 2 successes, so she's fine for now. So that is her turn since she is down. So death saves are basically rolling to kind of figure out if you die or not. If you succeed on your death saves, you are considered stabilized. Or if she would have succeeded and rolled that nat 20, she would have gotten back up with 1 health. But since this is her first roll, she gets 2 successes. So if she succeeds again, she is stabilized.
However, if she fails and fails 3 times, she dies.
I die. I like perma-die.
Yeah.
Okay.
And creatures, if you have a malicious enough DM, creatures can attack you to make you automatically fail. So if they hit you while you were down, you fail. So we're gonna go to your turn, since it's your turn in the combat. So you have a few things you can do here as a rogue. You have your weapons. For the most part, since you are a martial class, which is a class that relies more on weapons than spells, you have a few options. You have your daggers, and you have... It looks like you mostly just have your daggers, your short bow, and your short sword. So currently the creature is within 5 feet of you, so it's basically in your face.
Mm-hmm.
You could, if you use anything with range, so like that short bow, if you try to shoot with a short bow, that would be at disadvantage because trying to maneuver a shot while something's actively trying to slap you is not the best thing. There are some things that can help mitigate that, but we're not at that level yet, so...
Mm-hmm.
So your options are is you can try to use your short sword, or you can use your daggers. Or, if you want to try to use your bow, you can use your bonus action to move away and then try to shoot. You got a few different options here.
I'm gonna try to use my short sword.
Okay.
Back it.
So, yep. So what you would do is in your actions tab, there is the short sword. It has a 5-foot reach, so it will be that +5.
Okay.
That is your roll to hit, and then you just let me know what you rolled on that, and I will tell you if you hit or not.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So that does not beat the creature's armor class, unfortunately. As you pull out your short sword to defend yourself, you reach out to try to stab at him, and it moves ever so gracefully out of the way of your strike. So now that is your turn in terms of your action, unless there's anything you want to do as a bonus action, or if there's anything you want to do as a bonus action.
What are my options for a bonus action?
So since you are a rogue, you can do normally there are some actions that are unavailable to you. That would be a full action, but since you're a rogue, you can do them as a bonus action. So you have the options to dash, which means you just move the amount of feet you can, double. Disengage means that you get away, you move back 5 feet without taking an attack of opportunity. Or hide, which isn't going to help you in this particular instance, because hide is usually just like, if you're far enough away, you can try to break line of sight, but the creature is in your face.
Okay, so I'll try to disengage.
Alright, so you can disengage, after trying to strike, you move back, so you're not in melee with the creature anymore, but so you can move freely if you want to, without it getting a chance to hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to try to move back a little further away, or? Because currently you're kind of standing just by the doorway to the kitchen, the dining room. Pulling back will kind of put you back in the hallway with the real doctor. As she kind of like looks as you kind of like lunge, kind of get yourself out of there.
Okay, I'll try to get back into the hallway.
Yeah, kind of head back the hallway. Are you gonna? Alright, yeah, you kind of fall back into the hallway. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do?
Crying is a free action.
I don't know what.
If you feel like you've done everything you can say you end your turn, and we'll move on to the next one.
I don't know what I can do on my turn, really.
Well, that was your action and your bonus action.
you do have a little bit of movement if you want to move further into the house, or if you just want to leave it there.
I'll just leave it there.
Okay, so that'll be your turn. So, it's the other NPC, it's the doctor's turn, as she kind of like panics as she sees you just kind of like pull out, and she's like asking, she's like, "Are you okay? What is going on?"
I guess I just tell her that there's something impersonated you, and it's not you, and it's gonna kill us.
She's kind of like panic. She kind of has a look of panic on her face as she kind of goes like, "Oh shit." She kind of like reaches into her pack and she pulls out she brandishes a sword as she kind of like steps back a little bit. She kind of steps back with you towards the door. All right, it is the creature's turn. Do I want to be extra mean right now? What? I mean, it is a one shot, so it's gonna strike at Lenore on the ground.
Let's go, baby.
And you're prone, and it gets advantage.
Yup.
So mark off 2 fails as you're lying there unconscious, as you feel something heavy press on you. As the 2 outside, you would hear what sounds like something heavy hitting the ground with a sickening thud. That'll be its turn. Nora, go ahead and give me.
This might be it for me, Melanie. This might be it for me.
It'll leave me here to figure this
out.
So the two outside, you hear what sounds like thudding, and what turns into thudding turns into a sickening crunch as bone and meat hits the floor, and the room goes silent. As in a familiar voice there, Kira, you would hear, "Why did you have to leave me here?" in Lenore's voice. Yeah,
you shouldn't eat the cookies. That's what did.
Kira, it's your go. What would you like to do in this event?
Am I still in line of sight of this creature?
You pulled back a little bit, so you would have to kind of move back into the room a little bit to see what happened.
I guess I take out my short bow and I move into the doorway, but not into the room.
Yeah, no, you poke. Alright, yeah, you draw your weapon. As you poke your head into the room, you see where your friend was lying originally. Her head caved in as this creature's covered in her brain matter as it looks up at you.
Okay, can I shoot it?
Yeah, most certainly.
Shoot her.
So I roll on the bow?
Yes. A 16 does hit.
Let's go.
So, 16, the next thing you would roll is the damage. So that 1d6 plus 3 next to the dice roll, that is your damage. So when an attack hits, you roll that damage for me. 5. Perfect. As you fire a shot into the soldier. Sorry, I'm having a moment. Ignore me. The shoulder of the creature, as it kind of lets out this guttural moan as the arrow slams into it. Kind of looks up at you. Is there anything else you wish to do there? Sorry, sorry, Ray. I got you sitting in the background now.
That's fine. I know, you hate me.
No. I mean, you can help her out too if she help her out.
Yeah,
too.
like what could I do bonus action wise again? There's disengage.
You could disengage if you wanted to. You could try to hide.
Okay.
Do you want to attempt that?
Okay. Yeah, I'll go attempt to hide.
Okay. So for that, I would say go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh, let's go,
26.
baby.
Yeah, no, you fire a shot and you quickly duck back into hiding as you do your shot and hide.
Let the doctor take the damage.
There you go. Collateral. That's what we said.
Alright. Alright.
You weren't supposed to be collateral, though.
No, I wasn't supposed to be, but alas, Con hates me, so here we are.
You. No, I don't hate you. Anyway, it's the doctor's turn. She is gonna hold out the weapon. She's gonna hold her action and wait for the creature to take its turn. As she's kind of like paced up against the wall, kind of panicking, unsure what to do. And it is gonna be the creature's turn as it's gonna rush out of the room. The doctor, in a panic, is going to attempt to stab. And miss, as the doppelganger is going to see her first and immediately attack her.
Slam attack. Slam attack.
Yeah, no. You watch from your position as you kind of fall back a little bit. You see the creature kind of run. You see the creature run out, and before she can like get the stab in, it like full on grabs her head and just pushes it into the door as you hear a resounding crunch as her neck snaps from the force of it. As the doppelganger turns down to look the hallway to look for you.
Oh! Oh! You're alone, Melanie.
Yeah. Is it facing me or looking away from me?
It's kind of looking down the hallway as it seems to be trying to figure out where you went as it begins kind of walking down. You see it kind of its eyes scanning around, looking.
How far away is it from me?
Since you're hidden very well, I'd say it kind of walks past you. It begins kind of walking past you as it's like seemingly trying to look for you. So, I'm going to present an option for you. You can let it keep walking past you uninterrupted, but has a chance to look for you to give yourself a moment to breathe. Or the fact that it walked past you, you can use your reaction and perform an opportunity attack and get a chance to strike it when it's not looking. Since you're a rogue, you do have sneak attack. So this would So if you get this off, you will do a little bit extra damage, but you will also reveal your location to it.
Yeah, I want to do the reaction, try to attack it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can roll twice and take the higher of the two.
Yep. So I would say, yeah, you could take a dagger or your short sword and go ahead and give me an attack with advantage. So yeah, roll twice, give me the higher of the two.
I'll try short sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So 17 or 13. So 17.
Yeah, you would take the 17. So the 17 does hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you go ahead and give me that damage. Plus, you got your sneak attack off.
9.
So alright, so 9 damage plus your sneak attack. So if you scroll down the thing, there's a tab called Other with sneak attack. And go ahead and click that 2d6 for me.
8.
Nice.
Nice. As as this creature kind of begins walking past you, you see as it's trying to like scan for you, you from your hiding spot are able to lunge out, and before it can react, you're able to stab it into the chest as it lets out this guttural, pained noise as your blade digs deep. 17. So, as that is going to be its turn as it takes that damage. So, go ahead and since Lenore is not live, it is gonna be your turn there. As you kind of skewer this thing with your sword, you're able to pull it out as it lets out this guttural pain noise.
Skewer it again.
Okay. I'm gonna try again with the short sword.
All right, so this is just normal, so no advantage.
10.
10 does not hit.
Damn.
As you try once again to try to stab it, it reaches out and moves your hand enough to where it doesn't stab into it. Anything else?
I'm gonna try to disengage.
All
Hell
right,
yeah.
you disengage and kind of move away from it. I assume, are you gonna want to try to like move further away from it, or just try to?
Yeah, try to put more distance between me and it.
Okay, yeah, you start heading down the hallway trying to run away from it. Anything else?
I don't know.
Crying's a free action.
Trying to get the free action.
No, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Alright. The creature is going to follow in pursuit as it's rushing you down the hallway too. It's going to follow. Is going to make 2 attacks against you. The first strike is a 15. The second strike is a 23.
Oh.
So those both hit. You are going to take 13, another additional 13 bludgeoning damage as this thing is running you down the hallway. As you're trying to look back to gauge where it is already on top of you as it once again slams its morphous form into you as you feel bones breaking under impact as you are in a fight for your life right now. And shall be your turn.
Okay, what are my options here?
So,
Great goes to Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is just like, you can keep trying to fight this thing. However, you can also just run away.
I don't
on top of me?
If it is basically on top of you, but something I will tell you, you both are looking roughed up. So you both look like you're about in the same position.
So you could try to kill it, or you could run.
I'll go down fight it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can
Let's
I try
go.
the dagger?
Do you want to try to shank it? Yeah, go for it.
Both
You
of
wanna
these
try
are the
it?
same, right?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
both the same. 14, that hits.
14. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So I roll the damage.
Yeah.
6.
6. Sadly, like, that isn't enough, but it is fairly close. As the thing chases you down, slamming into you, you're able to unholster one of your daggers and stab into its side as it lets out this guttural pain noise. As it looks at you with ill contempt.
Disengage.
Does it mean that I have 2-weapon fighting?
2-weapon fighting. Let me check that. I think it. Hold on. When you take the attack turn.
When you. Go
Okay.
ahead, Annie, sorry.
When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn. That extra attack must be dealt with a different light weapon. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage unless the modifier is negative. Okay, So you did attack with a dagger. So if you want to use your bonus action instead disengaging, you want to commit to this. You can use your other dagger to attack it. However, you're not adding your ability modifier to. I think it just said the damage. So you still
Yeah.
roll
So
that
it would
plus
just
one.
be. It would just be a D4 would be the total damage. Is what I'm
Yep.
understanding from that.
Yeah. So do you want to?
Yeah.
I mean, you're already committed to the bit here. Do you want to try to
Yeah.
stab it?
Yeah, I gotta stab him with the other one.
Go for it. Go for it. 22. That definitely hits. So just
Nice.
roll me that damage, and then we'll subtract your modifier from it.
Okay. So just 3.
So as this thing reaches out to grab you, you stab it in one of the sides again as it lets out this guttural pain noise. And for the final push, you're able to force another dagger into its throat as you drop it to the ground as it lets out this loud guttural noise before you drop with it to the ground. The last guttural noises you would hear from it as it lets out this sickly sound of death from its throat. You just hear, "It is," as the creature stops moving.
It is near. Oh.
No, in his name.
Oh, in his name.
Oh.
Oh.
I heard it
Uh,
is me.
as-
That's not me.
As the creature stops moving and the house falls silent. As things quiet down, the storm that was carrying outside ceases. And that is where we're going to end the session. Nice little murder mystery.
You did
Was it
it!
the maid?
You did it! Well done!
Was it the maid?
No.
Was it Lady Giles?
No, it actually wasn't Lady Giles.
Was it Mr. Sable?
No,
Damn.
it wasn't the cat either.
Damn!
So,
Was it you?
I'll peel back the veil a little
It
bit.
wasn't me. I was fucking died.
Not you. Him.
So to peel back the veil a little bit. Yes, this was an entire reference to Clue. No. No. It funny enough actually wasn't any of the guests. This was a third party that set things up to make you guys question if it was the guest.
Can I just take a guess? And, he said in his name. Was he a ballist assassin?
Yes.
I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
So basically, I'll peel back the veil a little bit. The doppelganger killed Mr. Stable. It talked to you guys as the lady, as a Lady Giles. It killed the maid, drug her body away. While you guys were upstairs, it killed the colonel.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the gnome came down invisible, he went into the billiards room. The doppelganger killed him there. When you sent the doctor down, she missed the doppelganger ever so gently, and it was pointing to murder when you went into the kitchen, but you drug it out and it was pretending, and then that's when it revealed itself.
Damn.
So out of all of this, Madam Peacock and Kira are the only ones that are alive to tell the tale of what the fuck happened.
You survived a Ballist assassination attempt.
Well done.
Ball is one of the dead. He's one of the gods of murder in D&D.
Oh. That makes it a good one for the murder mystery.
It do.
Yeah, it's very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
this was our one shot. I hope everybody
Yeah,
enjoyed
our one
listening.
opportunity.
Yep. Do not miss your chance, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Melanie, I hope you have fun.
Yeah, I did. I understood more by the end of it of how to do
That's
anything.
good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Con,
But
thank
yeah.
you for running this for us.
Yeah, no, if you guys want to do this again anytime, I can find another one of these, because fun times.
Yeah, fun times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not too often I get to kill a character.
Okay. Okay, sure, whatever you say. Yeah, check out our links if you want to find me. You can find my TikTok, which is Rhaenyra with an extra A. You can also check out the podcast, Consistent on Facebook, Inconsistent Podcast 1 on Instagram. Send us an email. Melanie, where can they find you?
Not very today because I was born yesterday.
True.
But yeah, they can find me at melanieslimbooks.com. All my links are there. And you can get a copy of my first book and my second one, which is now out. The Lost Lamb came out at the beginning of October. You can get that from my website.
Yeah. And Con, where can they find you?
I occasionally stream on Twitch under TechFreezeCon. Otherwise, I just exist.
And he's on my Twitch channel Saturdays when we play D&D over there, where I'm the one diving out the punishment.
Yep.
Okay.
It'd be like
Bye!
that. Bye.
Bye.